What's going on? You're hanging out with Death Count, and I'm here to talk about my Rhode Island Comic-Con experience. What can I say? It was simply unbelievable. And had a great time, acquired some amazing items, and probably the best part was I made all of those memories with my family. So it was really incredible, and I want to share you guys some things that I acquired. I'm going to start off with this Paul Reubens Peewee Herman print. I had this made because I always love this image of Peewee. And it's, I don't know, man. It's just so funny, man. Like something about this image that I always loved. And I got to tell you, man, I was really worried about meeting Paul Reubens. You know, I don't know, man. I get a little nervous when I meet new people, especially people that I grew up with, because what if it turns out they're dicks, and will it ruin a part of my childhood when I go back and watch those movies or TV shows again and I see the person? And I don't know, sometimes I just get a little worried meeting some people. But I gotta tell you, Paul Reubens was one of the coolest, humble, friendliest celeb that I've ever met. You know, I mean, I was with my wife, I was with my 11-month-old son, and I didn't know what was going to happen. You know, when I first walked up to Paul, he was very soft-spoken, very friendly, and when he saw my baby, he lost his mind. Man, he was very soft-spoken, but as soon as he saw my baby, oh my god, dude, he like lost his mind. He started doing anything to try to make him laugh, dude. He was doing some like Peewee sounds, Peewee faces. It was so funny. It was it really like was a trip, because I was watching Paul Reubens turn into Peewee and then back into Paul. It was it was something, man. I gotta tell you, dude, he was so cool, man. Like, him and my wife were even like having a nice conversation. He was taking out his iPhone, showing some personal photos. It was fucking awesome, dude. He was such a great, humble guy. He wasn't the type of person trying to rush people. He was very cool, very friendly, and very humble. And here, what I got is, he signed, "John, why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. Your pal, Peewee Herman." Right? I was thinking of all the quotes that I love from Pee-wee's Playhouse, from Pee-wee's movies, and I really like this one. Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. Because I chose that because I was planning on getting a photo done with him, and I did. Here it is. Both me and Paul are making some funny faces. There's my wife holding the doll that she has carried for 30 years. You know, going on 30 years. There's my son. Gotta keep in mind, man, like we were online for kind of like a long time, so like he was kind of losing it a bit. But oh my god, this picture is so funny, man. This picture is so fucking funny. You know, I chose it with the quote, why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. Challenge accepted. Now it'll last forever. In this photo and in my mind. Such a great experience. Thank you so much, Paul. You were great, dude. And not just that, I can tell you like something else he did that was awesome. Like I said, my wife has had this doll since it fucking came out, man. Like, I had one too, but you know, I mean, I was a little kid, little boy. I was probably rough with it. I probably broke it. But what was so cool was I didn't pay extra for Paul to sign this, but he did anyway, just as a thank you for being for us being such big fans and saving this for so long. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have to do that, and that was really cool. Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you so much, Paul. So, had a really awesome experience with Paul Reubens, and you know, I think I'm gonna you know, I acquired a lot of items, but I think I'm gonna break it down separate videos, because if I show you guys everything I got and I talk about everything, it's gonna end up being like an hour-long vid. So I'm gonna focus this on the Paul Reubens stuff, on the Peewee stuff. Place this baby right here. Right, so You know, like one thing with Paul I was thinking about doing was getting maybe something Batman related signed, because he was in Batman Returns. He was the Penguin's father, Oswald Cobblepot's father, in the movie, and I thought about getting him to sign something to add my Batman collection here, my Tim Burton Batman collection. But you know what? I grew up with Peewee. I grew up on Peewee's Big Adventure, especially Pee-wee's Playhouse, man. I really grew up on the TV show. I was just born at the perfect time to be a Pee-wee fan. So what else can I say, dude? Like, he was just overall amazing. Damn, I wish I could have recorded the entire of meeting him, because he was so funny, man. He was so cool and so funny, and he actually, he really did love my baby. It was so funny, man. Like, he was doing all Pee-wee faces and stuff. It was so funny. So, like I said, man, I got a lot more things to share, some stuff with you guys. So stand by. I'll probably post something up tomorrow. And wow, this Rhode Island Comic Con was awesome. If you guys have never been there, go check it out. If you're not even close to Rhode Island, man, I had to drive 3 hours to be there, but it's definitely worth it, man. Like, the lineup for Rhode Island is getting better and better every year, so look into it next year. That's about it right now. That's about it tonight. I will continue some Rhode Island Comic Con experience stuff very soon, so stand by. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk real soon.